Arg! Hey, hello there, friends. What do you think of when you hear the word pirates? Well, when I think of pirates, I think of hidden treasures. You know, when I was young, I thought that it would be really great if I could find a treasure map, which would then lead me to a chest of gold, and then I would be rich. Well, I never found a treasure map, and I never found a chest of gold. However, I do have this box here that I have some coins in that I've collected from over the years, and some include some gold pieces. Now, you can't see all of them that are here, but you can hear them. And so here's a few. I have some larger pieces of money. I have some coins from different countries around the world. I have some pennies that are like wheat pennies and maybe a little bit more valuable, or this really flat penny that I smashed on a railroad track. You're not supposed to do that, put a penny on a railroad track, but I did. Shh, don't tell anybody. The train ran over it. We got some, this is from Canada. Some of you might have some Canadian coins. And then I have these gold. Well, this is from Israel. But I also have these gold $1 pieces that are made in the United States. Maybe some of you have gold $1 pieces. And these are real gold pieces. So I have a number of them. Now, when you hear the phrase, as good as gold, what do you think of? What does it mean? Well, as good as gold, one meaning references being obedient and well-behaved. Like, if that child is as good as gold, it means they are behaving very well. As good as gold also means to be authentic and legitimate. You know, according to the owner of this museum, this painting is as good as gold. It's the real thing. It's the original. So what is the origin of this phrase, as good as gold? Well, I also have here some paper money. Okay, this is replicas of old paper money of colonial times back in the 1700s, money that was used in the beginning of the United States and England, and these are known as paper currency or banknotes. Okay, and when they were used, they weren't considered to be money in the sense of money as we think now. Rather, they were more like IOUs. So I could give you this piece of currency, of this banknote, and on it would say that I owe you 5 pounds of silver, or I owe you gold, or I owe you something. But I'm going to give this to you now as a promise that I am going to pay you with real money later on, with gold or silver. Now today, we pay dollars, $10, $20. We just give them a bill or some coins, and that's accepted as payment. But back in the 1700s, these would be the pieces of paper that you would give that mean that this is really going to be later my payment to you, an IOU. Now, there are still some English banknotes I understand in existence that say I promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of whatever, 10 pounds. But now we have these good as gold coins, okay? So good as gold means that there is legitimacy, there is validity, there is value. This represents something dependable and honest. Harg! Well, what things are as good as gold in our lives? What are the true, honest, and dependable things? Well, God's gifts to us are true, honest, and dependable things. James 1:17 says, every good and perfect gift is from God. This kind of gift comes down from the Father, who is the one who created the heavenly lights. These lights create shadows that move, but the Father does not change like these shadows. God's gift to us is Himself, who He is, true, honest, dependable, as good as gold. God's directions and absolutes to us are as good as gold. Psalm 119, 160 says, all your words are true. All your laws are right. I just dropped my gold. They last forever. You know, these gold pieces are a little hard to destroy. I'm sure there'd be a way, but God's words and God's truth last forever. And we can also be examples of what it means to be as good as gold. Titus 2:7 says, do what is good, Set an example for them in everything, and when you teach, be honest and serious. That's the kind of people we're called to be. Honest, serious, dependable, trustworthy people. As good as gold, the real thing. So today, let's be people of the real thing. Let's be honest and transparent and dedicated to God's ways, and we will be as good as gold. Well, you all have a good day. I wish for you joy. Maybe you'll find a treasure map and a chest of gold. Who knows? But until then, be at peace. Have a day filled with peace.